Good morning, artists. This is Mrs. Cunningham or Mrs. Artsy from Spark. Welcome to week 2 of Artsy at Home. Today we're going to be creating fireworks like you see right up here using radial lines. You're going to need a piece of paper. It can be any color and something to make your colors with. You could use crayons, markers, watercolor paint, oil pastels, colored pencils, whatever you might have. What you'll do when you get your paper is take the color and start making random dots on your page. I'm using crayons today. Radial lines are lines that start in the center of an object and then go around that object, sort of like the rays that you see on the sunshine. Those would be a nature example of radial lines. As you create your radial lines, you can make those lines close together or far apart. The closer together that you make the lines, the more solid your color will be, and the further apart that you make your lines, the lighter your color will look. The important thing to remember as you create these firework radial line designs is that you want those designs to stay within the circle. And so each line has to stay on its specific circle. As your fireworks start to grow around your page, which will happen really quickly and it's awfully cool to watch, you'll notice that these colors will start to touch. When they start to touch, you'll want to make sure and keep each color or each radial line on its own circle. So as I'm going around this one, I continue to grow this circle and I would continue around, and then I would grow the circle right next to it, and using another color I would make those touch but not combine. And this will look like cool explosions of fireworks in the sky, the way that you might see them on the 4th of July or at some other celebration. As your fireworks grow, your page will start filling in, and you can feel free to add more dots as you need to create more fireworks. Let me show you some examples of some other kinds of art supplies that I've used. This one has farther apart lines. This was created with markers, and you can see that there's some white in between, but as the fireworks touch, they just explode in the sky. This one that I created has my lines closer together, and so you can see, you can compare the two and see how they're very different in the effect that I got. I also have an example where I used the watercolor paint. This was a fun try. It sort of looks like tie-dye to me, and I had to make sure that the colors dried or they would mix together. But it was challenging but so much fun. And here is an example where I created this with black paper, and I used color sticks, which are sort of like colored pencils. So that might be fun for you to try. This makes a great bookmark that you could give away. You could write a message on the back to someone you care about. You could send it in the mail or frame it. That would be a great way to give a gift to someone that you care about, like your mother. You know, Mother's Day is coming up in a couple of weeks. If you make your firework radial line designs this week, I would love it if you would post a picture of them in the comments on this page so that I could see what you created. I hope that you have fun with radial line designs. Make some cool art this week. See you next time. Bye.